Whoa. Hey. I didn't see you there, I'm sorry. Usually no one comes out here. What are you doing out here? This is really far into the woods. In the middle of the night, I might add. Oh, okay. Well, that makes sense. Well, it is nice to meet you. I might as well introduce myself. I am Mia. Yeah, so you noticed my outfit. Yes, I'm dressed like a witch. That is because I am a witch. Oh, you don't believe me? Well, why don't you sit down on that rock over there, and then I will show you. Yeah, keep talking. I call upon the spirits of wind and fire to bring a spark and light a pyre. Yep. You see, I just lit a campfire in front of you. So, do you believe me now? That's right. I really am a witch. Oh, don't be afraid. I'm not one of those witches that puts curses on people, or boils children, or makes gingerbread houses, or anything like that. It's a form of art. It's not cruelty. I can do all sorts of things. Useful stuff. Like I just showed you. I can make fire. But I can also fly with my broom. I can make things appear from thin air. It's essentially magic. So, what I'm doing out here, you wonder? Well, I was looking for some more crystals. I need them for my magic. I'm specifically looking for a bright purple, very shiny crystal that grows around here. I can kind of sense it. Oh, thank you. Yeah, it's right over there. Well, I got what I was looking for. I'm done here. I better get back home now. You don't want me to go just yet? Oh, I see. You want to learn more about my magic? Well, it's difficult to show you everything right now, especially out here. But, oh, I know. How about this? See that? Just created a flash of light. Apparently, you can use that to create a mini sun. Oh, I've got another good one. Now, you'll notice that I just disappeared in front of your very eyes, but I didn't turn invisible. I'm standing right behind you. Don't worry, I just used teleportation magic to move around you without you knowing. Yep. That is how skilled I am with magic. Say, since you're here and you're interested in my magic, do you want to come with me? I'm going back to my cabin and I can show you some things. Awesome. Well, just hop on my broom and hold on to me tight. Arms around my waist. Just like that. All right. Now, on the count of 3, brace yourself, okay? 1, 2, 3. Hey, I know you're a little nervous right now, but don't worry. You're not going to fall off. In fact, you can't. You can look up. There's a full moon out tonight. It's casting its light among the forest below. Looks like a dream out here. So beautiful. Ah, there we are. All right, we're going down. Okay, we're here. Take a minute, don't fall over. Yeah, it's pretty unassuming. It's just a log cabin in the middle of the forest, but let's go inside. Welcome to my home and my lab. Oh, I really should clean up a little bit. I'm sorry. Yeah, I have all these books laying around here with potions and elixirs that should really be put away. But if you look over there, there's plenty of equipment to help make these potions. And over there is my collection of brooms and wands. Pretty much all of this was made by me. I even wrote most of the books. How did I learn all of this? Well, it took a while. And it's quite a strange story. I was just looking around the forest. Not for anything in particular, but I would come out here because you find a lot of things here. Usually just like abandoned household stuff. But one day, I found this metal box. Inside, it was the first book that taught me magic. It was clearly really old and had been hidden for a while. I couldn't quite pinpoint the time that it was written, but my best guess would be somewhere around the 15th century. What was even more strange was that the book suggests that the person who wrote this knew that the art of magic was going to go extinct. So he made the book to be really beginner-friendly, so that any possible future generations that stumbled upon it could use it. But, of course, it is like something you'd find in a bookstore, so I thought it was just a silly old joke book. But when I read it, it also seemed to acknowledge that anyone who had found it wouldn't take it seriously. The book outright said, and I quote, "What you have discovered is not a lie, but you may be the one to rebirth this art." I decided to try it out, just because I had to be certain. And honestly, there wasn't really anything to lose. I attempted to cast my first spell with the mindset that it wouldn't work, and I'd just look a little bit silly. Well, I looked a bit silly when a spark of magic dazzled in front of my very eyes. So I used this book to help train myself. But it only really gives you the basics. It told me to figure out this stuff on my own, and that it's super important to learn things by experimenting and testing. I was able to learn some of the magic without the books, simply by making educated guesses and a lot of trial and error. And a lot of error. So much error. I was able to find a few more books around the same area that I found the first one. They definitely came in handy. I can show you that one if you want, the first book. Hold on. Here we go. Keep it over here. It's not as big as you might expect it to be. It even has some basic illustrations detailing how to do everything. I've taken all the information I learned from the book and the other books, and what I learned myself, and I've written even more. I don't want to go over every single book, spell, and potion that I've gone through. I might as well be teaching you that stuff if I did. But all of that could take years, maybe a decade. Although if you're up for it, I could be your mentor. I always wanted to have my own apprentice. And I promise I'll be nice. Yeah, I've wanted to bring back the Order of Magic ever since I discovered the first book. It's been dead for so long, and it's so wonderful. So, do you want to become my apprentice? Yeah, you can be a mage if you want to. Anyone can learn. No, you don't have to call me that. Great, I thought you would. Well, come on. I should really get you ready for what comes next. The first thing to do is to test which crystals you have the most potential with. Give me just a second. Here. If you look in this, there's a lot of colors of crystals that respond to magic. But each individual has their own color crystal that will respond better with them. It resonates with you. They don't determine your magic capabilities or power. It's just kind of a color, a little bit of flair, you know. My strongest is the red crystal. I've got a whole box of them. But let's try one of these. Here's the red one first. Okay, now if you hold that in your hands and close your eyes and focus on it and try and make it brighter. Well, there's a little reaction, but it's pretty weak. Okay, how about this one? The green one. Give it another shot. Nothing. No reaction. Okay. Blue. Try this one. There we go. It's a pretty strong reaction. But I think we can find a better one. Here we go. Purple. We found some of these today. Nice. That's the best one yet. And I think that's it. So, this will be the crystal that you train with. The next part is clothes. Don't laugh. Fashion is important to being a mage. I've got a couple of extra sets that you can wear. I make all my own. I'm good at making clothing and sewing. But I'll have to make you a proper mage outfit. It just might take me some time. It's not absolutely necessary right now, but mage clothing does have elements of magic. When you make them, you imbue it with intent and with purpose when you make them, and when you wear it, it helps you channel energy. We can get started without it, but you'll need it for later. And you'll definitely notice a difference once you have it. The most important thing that you have to accept about being a mage, and in life for the most part, is that you will make mistakes. Trust me, there will be some accidents that you're gonna make. I have a kill count of a few trees. It's a couple problems that weren't as easy as I thought to solve. And if you really want proof, you can look out the window. That's where most of the destruction is, outside. But failure is part of the experience. If you aren't failing, you're doing something wrong. You have to fail in order to learn how to do better. So, I'll let you think about that. How about I show you to your bed and we can get started tomorrow, okay? Okay. All right. So, I figure that your room will be the guest room over there. We can adjust it just so that it's all yours, and you can put whatever you need in it. Your books, your writing materials, your crystals, your ingredients, whatever else you need. And then you'll be staying there for a bit, so I hope that it's comfortable enough. I plan on getting some rest soon, too. I know that you're excited, but it's been a long day, and it's the middle of the night. So it's best that we both rest before we start this process. It's going to be a very long, long journey, and we've got a lot to cover and a lot to learn. But we also have a lot of time. So, let's get some rest. I'm going to head to bed, and I'll see you in the morning. Oh, and thank you for being here. I mean it. Thank you. Okay. Good night. Hey everyone, Gigi here. Again, just to say a big thanks to Reddit user unknownentery for providing this script. It's really nice to have all sorts of talent to pull from on Reddit, especially when work is as busy as it is for me right now. Also wanted to give a thank you, as always, to my Patreon supporters. You guys are great and continue to be great. Biohazard VA, Eve of Spades, Levi Little Elk, Luis L, Ryan W, Lee, Jan W, PDB, Ben V, Jacob C, Soft Nugget, Timothy L, Frosty, and of course Slimecore. You guys are great. Thank you so much, and I hope to see you all next week. Have a good day. Bye-bye.